What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. As most of you know, I just hit Ascension 1000, and I'm so stoked about it. And I wanted to share this little building montage of how the builds have changed throughout the course of the trials, and going from 0 to Ascension 1000. So thank you for watching, thanks for hanging with me all the way through 1000 Ascension levels, and I hope you enjoy. So I'm pretty, of course if you're playing solo, like a lot of people will, you're not going to get as many hard lanes and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm pretty confident that Chaos 2 is doable for a previous endgame character. But once again, it's all about those shards. You got to have the shards. My inventory is a train wreck right now. I got shit scattered everywhere, so do not by any means look at my inventory as a model. And the Trials update. Now, a lot of people have been asking me how it is that I'm farming Chaos 4. So here we are on Chaos 4 in Greystone Plaza. Now, in my opinion, this is the easiest Chaos 4 map to do. So this is the one where I really recommend everyone start. Now, right out of the gates, I got to let everybody know, as I am expecting to get quite a bit of shit from the Juicy Nation over this one, as I've made it pretty clear over the last year or so, my thoughts on 100 DU towers. So what do? I run out and build up a map with a bunch of 100 DU towers. But anyway, let's get this started. We are on Trials. We're on Chaos 4, Greystone Plaza. We are going to be busting out the Angry Nimbus today. And it is an absolute machine. Now, first off, I am going to use two separate dryads, one for the trees, one for the Nimbus. My tree dryad here, Leafy 3, is got basically the 16 points just pumped into the World Tree health, nothing else, and essentially just using a totem with just one shard, the Fortification Shard in it. Now let's switch on over to Leafy. And Leafy has got a medallion with defense critical strike, chance, defense crit damage, and destruction on it. Now I do realize that it could scale better with defense crit, but I just haven't found the right piece. So this is actually working though. The Vampiric Empowerment is just ridiculous, and I've gotten so lucky with those.
Have you? I've only gotten one. I love it, but I've only gotten the one.
I've got like 7 of them, and I'm using the shit out of them. I've got them in damn near everything.
Really?
Now, part of that is I've just had crap luck with medallions. I get legendary totems just drop left and right for me. What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and some Chaos 5 Trials. Still going through, balling it up with the OG heroes, just the original 4. And here we are in Dragonfall Sewers. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be using Squire cannons and walls. Quick look at the Ascension there. We're going to go with PDTs on the Huntress. May or may not use some Frosties. Probably will only use one, but I kind of have the medallion for Frosty Power purposes, even though we won't be using Frosty Power on this particular run. And then going to be DPSing mainly on the Monk, and also going with some Monk Skyguards. So, going with a totem on that one with Vampiric, Destruction, and Deadly Strikes. Quick look at the Ascension there. It's kind of boggled around a bit as this is a hybrid hero. A couple more points to throw in. And specializing, of course, in the Pole Smash. Let's go ahead and build it out. This is a real similar build to what I was using in the live stream on patch day, and I gotta say, I'm really, really happy with the state of cannons. They're just really awesome. The heavy cannonballs are more than I imagined they would have been. They're just plain incredible. The rollers and some of the bosses just end up getting the best of me. What's going on there, Fabian? How you doing? Quicksilver, what up? Uriel, how you doing? Yeah, I want to play around with some C4 stuff. Just because I like ground traps. I like proton beams. I like all that stuff. Let's see. Come on, get up there. There it is. What's up, Cryo-Wise Cracks? I was at like 175 when I got my range shard there, Wise Locust. It was just brutal. Let's see. We'll get our assassin control in right there. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Like I said, I haven't played around with this at all. I'm wondering if I just want to go up here with them. I definitely want to make sure I get ample Frosty coverage. Theoretically, the Frosty should give the Fishers a huge buff. Theoretically, of course. Let's see, go something like that. Trying to space it out just to see how much DU I have. As of course I want lots of Fishers. That leaves me 570. See, I got my cannons in. Let's see what we can do here with 570. I got my range a little too big for most of these maps, I think. It's completely unnecessary to have range like that. I'm using the heavy cannonball stun. I actually haven't gotten the regular cannonball stun yet. I'm a little disappointed by that, but yeah, I haven't gotten it. Frosty Power, Serenity R, and Buff Beams. That'd be a little rough. Something like that, maybe? See what that leaves me. 210 left. That's 7 more Fishers. Holy crap. We'll find out there, Kane. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. This is my first night kind of playing around with them. So I'm not sure if they... I know they were changed, but I'm not sure if they're any good or not. It seems like complete overkill, to be honest with you, but I'm not sure, you know, their effectiveness yet. We will see. You know what, I'm just going to go 2 over here, because I don't want to come back over here. And that leaves me 2 more. Good gosh. Fishers for days. Something like that, maybe. Frosty Protons is good for C4 there, Stavion, but I haven't found a way to make it work in Chaos 5 yet. And it's not spectacular in C4, but you can get it to work. What's going on there, AWP? How you doing? Little surprise stream tonight. What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, I've been doing quite the bit of shard hunting here over the last couple of days, and you know, two of the shards that have pretty clearly stood out to me as being favorites for myself are definitely the Defense Range Shard, Deadly Strikes, and the Defense Rate Shard, just called Defense Rate. Now, Deadly Strikes, of course, is available in Chaos 1 and higher, with the highest chance of getting it being in Chaos 1. Deadly Strikes, or pardon me, Defense Rate is found in Chaos 3 and higher, with the highest chance of finding it being, of course, in Chaos 3. Now, you guys have no idea how hard this was to do, but I managed to go through and farm up an entire page of unopened shards, and I wanted to do a bit of unwrapping here today. So I got half a bag full of Chaos 1 shards, half a bag full of Chaos 3 shards, and I'm hoping to get at least one range and one rate out of the deal here today, but I guess we will find out. So make sure, yeah, my inventory is all good. For shard collecting, let's go ahead and start right off with these Chaos 1 shards. Critical Restoration. Corruptions. Makes you sad.
I even attempted to put the Deadly Strikes in, it just did nothing.
Well, at least your little Mystic Tower knows that I'm the one who needs the heals, and it's throwing the little Healy balls up here for me. It's very nice of it.
I'm at full health, I'm just sitting here, there's like nothing getting... Oh, they're sort of pushing. They're not really getting close. Like, this guy just hasn't had to swing at a single enemy in front of him yet, he still hasn't had the kill yet.
Well, damn. Maybe I should quit killing everything in your lane, huh?
I didn't even put a PDT in this lane for that reason as well, you know, just
dang. Oh, because you can just sit there and fire up the lane.
If I wanted to, yeah, but I wanted to actually see his damage, you know, with mobs coming in, and
it won't show me a good number, I don't think.
And to see the Serenity.
This one says 5 million damage dealt.
Yeah, that's what
you can tell. Those things do hit pretty hard, huh?
But yeah, I'm going to reposition these cannons back here.
What's going on there, Cookie Binger? I wanted to try out a fun little challenge that was suggested to me, and that is the Noah's Ark challenge on Chaos 5 Trials, where we're using 2 defenses from every hero. Now, can use any 2 defenses you want, use the same ones, use different ones, whatever you want to do. However, only 2 from each particular class, so you can have no more than 20 defenses total on the map from the 10 different classes. And on that same note, you must use 2 from each of the heroes. So going to be kind of a challenge to try to fill out, I think, as much of the DU as possible. Let's go ahead and get things started here. Now, let's see, I think first off, let's get some walls in place. I'm going to use Squire walls, and then I think Abyss Lord walls. Then for flyer control, I'm going to use 2 flame auras. And that's going to handle him. And then I think for the Huntress, I'm just going to have to use the PDT, as that just seems like the thing to do. So let's go ahead and get it built out here. 2 walls over here. I did switch I was getting a better benefit from that power pylon shard on the weapon mans if I went with a medallion, so I did switch my weapon man and my flame aura around. So I've got the mark on the flame auras now, which, I mean, obviously is not 100% ideal, but it's what I've got. You know, we're all at the mercy of our drops. So anyway, what I was saying, I've got, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off yet, but I do have something potentially planned that'll be fun. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm just going to tease at it. But I did change, just to play around with it, I changed the in-game sound of a legendary item dropping. And I plan on changing quite a few things, but I wanted to test it first. So anyway, we got a new legendary drop sound here. Weapon mans weren't as good as the flames for you. See, I
I got mixed emotions on it right now. I mean, the flames by themselves do pretty good, and the weapon mans by themselves do pretty good. But neither do as well as they do when they're combined, in my opinion. I mean, they just own it. There we go, finally timed out. 6 years later. I've got Beacon of the Storm on there, Jalal. That's the only thing that was doing damage. Oh, and we missed the legendary sound. That's alright. Crappy mark anyway. That's not worthy of a special sound. The EV weapon shots, although it sounds really similar. It sounds like the same sound going. It's actually 6 different sound files. So it sounded ridiculous to mess with all of them. So I just changed one of them to the laser, the front cannons of a TIE fighter, basically. So it mixes in the pew pew, but doesn't overwhelm the pew pew.
Oh well, it has to be done. Come yeah.
And I gotta tell you, Omni, since I went on through the word speed build in here, I'm hitting G as soon as I'm done. Man, I don't know if I got 220 left. I wish I had a little more than that, but whatever.
What can I say? I'm slacking off to begin with. I'm slow. Slow in the beginning. Slow in the beginning, but
see, that leaves me 130. That's a little bit better, but not great.
I was gonna say, and I have to wait.
I gotta tell you, you and Cookie Binger are definitely onto something with these huntresses, but it's just not as fun as the EV, in my opinion.
No, you still EV over here.
No, I'm gonna go with Huntress DPS today, but.
Ooh.
But it's definitely not as fun.
Well, just so you know, I hot G. I didn't even think. As soon as I was done, I was hitting G. You should have done the same.
Yeah, sorry, man. Little misreading. Oh crap! I just put slimes with the wrong damn hero. I use a medallion with defense rate, power transfer, and explosive poison. Let's see. Yeah, the correct slimes would be beneficial. That's for sure. Or are you talking about the check mark, Google it, Unicorn says. I'm probably going to turn the points up a little too, the amount of pulp you get per minute. Just seems to me like it should be more than 1 per minute. I don't know. Zuni's got the idea. Thanks for following there, Bado. Woo. Love to see some of the returns. Some gloves. And a stuck mob. Yeah, it's gonna put me close. A lot of people are like that, Sharks. Ah, blue chest. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, my God. I guess that was enough. Ascension 1000. Holy crap. Dang. I just cannot believe it. I didn't think I would ever get near here when the trials started. I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'll make it to Ascension 400. Alright, I gotta get on to the next map here because I want to see it on the screen. I want to see the 1,000 in the little circles. Thanks there, Bronitis. Time to change the title of the stream. I'll get rid of the TING and just make it hit. Hit Ascension 1000. Oh, it's changing. There we go. Oh, dang. I still just can't believe it. There it is. All the little numbers. 1,000. Hell yes.